Hello and welcome to the Haydar Aliyev Sport and Concert Complex for continued coverage of the 16th World Amateur Boxing Championships from Baku in Azerbaijan. The second session here today on the A-Ring sees us switch to the Bantam weight division, and at the end of today we'll also take in a little bit of the heavyweight competitors to bring this afternoon session to a close. As always, the top rank competitors from each division start and finish this round of 16, where the atmosphere really is electric, to say the least, with each and every one of the winners of these rounds not only qualifying and going through to the quarterfinals, but also qualifying for the 2012 London Olympic Games. So the first of the boxers up in the Bantam weight division is Detelin Dalakliev from Bulgaria, ranked number 1. And of course, the defending world champion, taking the gold back in 2009 in Milan. Also a competitor at the 2007 and 2005 Worlds, and a competitor from 2004 Olympic Games in Athens. Very experienced, definitely the man to beat. And the man who's looking to do just that is a 20-year-old boxer out of Kyrgyzstan. That is Omurbek Malabekkov from the Talas Club, the 2009 national champion. Well, the Bulgarian in the red corner, very much the favourite to take this opening bout of the bantamweight round of 16. And also interesting to note that Dalakliev is a World Series boxer, boxing out of the USA for the Memphis Force. And that certainly has given the Bulgarian a lot of added experience as part of his preparation to defend his world title. And there it is, clear as a daisy on your screens. World rank 1 and the defending world champion from the 2009 competition in Milan in Italy. 8 years the junior Malabekkov from Kyrgyzstan. 29th position in the last World Championships. This is a tough battle, I think it's fair to say, for Malabekkov in the blue corner. 5 judges: Hungary, Poland, Philippines, Korea and Cuba. Of course, changed throughout the competition and for every bout. And our referee, Jones Kennedy from Brazil, looking after our 2 boxers in the first of the round of 16 bouts for the bantam weight 56 kilogram division. Dalakliev in the red. Interesting to see how he tackles this Kyrgyzstani boxer. Now, no question, the 28-year-old Bulgarian boxer has all the experience. But good to see the youngster, and relatively unknown in the world of international amateur boxing, taking the fight to the number 1 ranked boxer here and mixing it up really quite nicely. A good jab, good 1-2, showing us that he's got a nice uppercut as well. And already the Bulgarian warned for holding behind the head, but again Dalakliev putting in some good counter work here against the Kyrgyzstan boxer. Well, if you were with us earlier today for the morning session here in Baku, we saw the world-ranked number 1 boxer in the light fly division get knocked out in the opening bout. And you can see that Malabekkov certainly thinks he's in with a chance here. And this is definitely the way to approach. Not quite sure how long Dalakliev will allow the Kyrgyzstani boxer to dictate the pace here. But for now, happy to cover up, defend, and then counter. And a good left hook to the body, which seems to be, but again, good boxing from the 20-year-old in the blue corner. Showing no signs of fear. And showing no signs of nerves, no pre-match nerves at all here. Keep the head up. The instruction from the referee for the world number one. "30 seconds in the first round. And this is exactly the tactic that's needed. This is exactly what we were hoping for. No punching with the inside of the glove. Warning for the Bulgarian in red. Better jabs. Settling a little bit now. Detelin. There goes the bell for the first round. Just ahead, the Bulgarian number one. And of course, defending champion by 1 point. Quite a slow start. I'm quite surprised that Dalakliev allowed Malabekkov to get into this first round so quickly. And almost surprised to see the youngster come in so positive, so focused, and ready to go as soon as the bell went. And all credit to this young boxer, taking 4 points to the world number one. And he's only trailing by 1. There's a confirmation of the scores. A lot of instruction from the red corner to the defending champion. And once again, the 20-year-old out of Kyrgyzstan is determined to try and unsettle the Bulgarian. Those punches might not be scoring and hitting the target. Dalakliev covering up very nicely. Keep that head up, the instruction from the referee, just a little too low. The world number one in the red. 8 years the junior from Kyrgyzstan, the boxer in the blue corner. And now Dalakliev, well, starting to show some of the skills that he's picked up boxing in the WSB series. A great success for the AIBA, the governing body for amateur boxing. And the WSB series will grow from strength to strength and really provide an excellent pathway for many amateur boxers to compete on a semi-professional basis and still be eligible for the Olympic Games. A great concept, a great idea. And the Bulgarian on your screens, Detelin Dalakliev, is one of those that has benefited from that. But take nothing away from Omurbek, Malabekkov. Not fazed by the Bulgarian whatsoever. 8 years the age difference and a lot more experience for the boxer in the red. And again, that was a good left hook. Dalakliev now sensing that he's got to start raising his game, picking it up a little bit. Covers up well, blocks well, and then looks for the counter. And there it is, 1-2. Cries of keep it moving from the Bulgarian corner, the red corner that is, of course, and Malabekkov just keeps coming and coming. He may not be scoring with every punch, but he's certainly sending a clear message to the Bulgarian. You let me in, I'll put the punch through. And there again, a good 1-2. Oh, but in return, two very accurate punches from the Bulgarian in the red. We're almost out of time in this second round. And there goes the bell. And the Kyrgyzstan boxer, can you believe this, has taken the lead by 10-8, winning that second round by 6 points to 3. And once again, in the opening bout of the bantamweight division, we could be seeing an upset here. And finally, hard work pays dividends for Malabekkov. Getting through the defense of the Bulgarian, finally hitting the target, picking up the points. 6-3 to Kyrgyzstan. Could we see yet another upset here and yet another top-ranked boxer going out in the round of 16? Now, it'll be interesting to see the tactical play here now from Detelin, Dalakliev and Malabekkov. 3 minutes remain. Not quite happy with the amount of grease on the face of the Bulgarian. This is the defending champion, let's not forget. That's why he's ranked number 1. Took the gold in Milan in 2009. And he needs to raise his game here. This is Malabekkov from Kyrgyzstan in his first World Championship competition. And you can see how the boxer from the blue corner's confidence is high now. Dalakliev will need to draw on his experience. Thinking that it was in the easier side of the draw. It proved wrong in the first session earlier today for the light flyweight boxers. And it could be the second top-ranked boxer to go out. Two minutes to go. And all of a sudden, the Bulgarian starts to pick up his game. A sense of urgency now. Have the blue corner and Malabekkov run out of steam? Can he maintain the momentum that took him in front after the second of the 3 rounds? No holding, please, says the referee to the Bulgarian. And Malabekkov is right in there. Screams from his corner to try and keep this momentum going, to keep the intensity. Oh, yeah, good counter there, good uppercut from the Bulgarian. But again, keep that head up, says the referee to Dalakliev. And now the Bulgarian starting to fear the worst here. Can he turn this one around? We're inside the last minute. And the Kyrgyzstan boxer keeps the momentum. Is that a cut? No. Now he needs to put some big punches in here. Dalakliev to save this match, to save himself a spot in the quarterfinals. It's getting a bit scrappy out there. Both boxers looking a little tired, but again Malabekkov striking the target and keeping himself out of trouble. 10-second count now, and the Kyrgyzstan team are on their feet. This could be another massive upset at the 2011 World Championships here in Azerbaijan. And there he goes. Ooh, wow. Very close indeed. Has he done enough? Or is the Bulgarian heading home? Watching the slow-mo replays very carefully. The defending champion on the left of your screens in the red, the young pretender from Kyrgyzstan on the right in the blue. Oh, this is a painful wait for both boxers. Oh, he's just pulled it out. Dalakliev just turns it around in that third and final 3 minutes of action. He's taken quite a nasty cut to the eye in the process. But the defending world champion goes through to the quarterfinals. A scary moment there for the Bulgarian, but just does enough to deny Malabekkov of Kyrgyzstan a chance in the next round. He'd lost it in the second, pulled it back together in the third, dug deep, much more accurate with the punches in the third and final round, and does just enough to go through to the quarterfinals.